Hello there, Simon Trains here, or some people like to call me Simon Trains. Now I'm at Guybridge Railway Station on the former Woodhead route from Manchester to Sheffield, which we'll go a bit more in the blog of that, because it's the start of my Coast & Peaks Rover ticket that I've got today. So this is day one of that, but it's day three of the Simon Trains Summer Staycation rail journeys. We're also in the Greater Manchester area today, and I have to be very careful. Even though it's not in lockdown, infections have been high here, so I just have to be extremely careful when travelling today. But I have started the blog with the thunder lightning at Rugeley last night. So, we'll be calling at the following stations today en route. And I'll start with Guybridge, Romney, and our last station today, Wigan Northwestern, which is where we're currently at right now. Now, the reason I want to go to Guybridge and Romney is to see what traffic comes through there, even though I have been to them two places before, and I do like them two railway stations, but we're also getting the train that never dies. That's right, a Class 142 pacer. Even though some have been scrapped, there are about 13 of them still in operational on the Northern Railways network, and we're hoping to see some today, and hopefully see if we can try right behind one. And then we'll also come to Wigan Northwestern just to do some filming here, because it was basically, as soon as I got back into Manchester, it's the first station that I could get to really. But we're on a Coast & Peaks Rover ticket, when this is the northernest point of that Rover ticket anyway. So we're going to be starting at Rugeley Trent Valley Railway Station after the intro gets rolled, because I walked it there. So here's the intro, and I'll meet you at Rugeley Trent Valley Railway Station. Hello, my name is Simon, and I'm a rail enthusiast for the town of Rugeley in Staffordshire. And I also use the railway to travel around the country. These are my journeys across the United Kingdom by the Iron Rails, which sometimes can go successful and end up in a disaster. The blog now approaching this YouTube channel is the next Simon Trains railway journey, and I welcome you to this service. So please sit back and enjoy the adventure. So our journey this morning starts at Rugeley Trent Valley Railway Station. Now I did not come on that train that's right behind me, which is 350-252, because I actually walked into Trent Valley. I stopped off at the town centre to get some water, because it is going to be a hot day today, and as a person from Britain, we always do complain about the weather. It is either too warm, too cold, too wet, too windy, too snowy. I mean, you get the thing what I'm trying to say. But anyway, so our first train we'll be catching this morning will be the 0925 to Crewe. It's actually 0924, but it is running a bit late, so it is coming in at 0925. And then after that, I'll be at Crewe to change trains to get the 1011 Avanti West Coast series to Manchester Piccadilly. Now, since I've actually got a Rover ticket, the Coast & Peaks Rover, it's going to be quite difficult to book a seat on that Avanti West Coast service, but there is a way that I could do it, and I will show you during this blog. I'm now at Crewe station. As you can see behind me, there is a class 57 in the siding, 57309. Now I'm going to be honest with you, I do not know what that cross-country train was doing at Crewe. That was 1 Mike 22, which I think was the Bournemouth Manchester Piccadilly service, but it just speed through Crewe, so I'm guessing the line by Stonehaven Trent is shut. Now I have booked myself a seat on the 10:11 Avanti West Coast service to Manchester Piccadilly. Now I'm going to show you how you do that with a Rover Ticket. During the current situation of the COVID-19 safety travel, Avanti West Coast have reduced seating capacity on their trains. If you're booking with Avanti Ticket, it will give you a seat reservation once you book your train. However though, if you want to use it any time off-peak or even a Rover Ticket, you still need to book a reserved seat on their services. And this little video will explain how to get a seat booked with a Rover Ticket. My Rover Ticket is the Coast and Peaks 4 and 8 day Rover, and I use social media to contact Avanti West Coast for this purpose of showing you how I went about reserving a seat with a Rover Ticket. Now I'm using my Twitter account and DM them. DM means direct message. You can also email them as well, but I'm not sure you can do this on Facebook or not. I have not tried this out on Facebook yet. So this is how I went about reserving a seat on the Avanti West Coast service using a Rover Ticket. I messaged them asking for a reserved seat on the 10:11 Avanti West Coast service from Crewe to Manchester Piccadilly. Once the message is sent, I have to wait a few minutes. Sometimes the maximum wait time is 10 minutes until Avanti West Coast come back to you with a booking reference and a seat allocation. And that's it. I booked on their service for that specific train. Some days they might come back to you and say that they can't reserve a book seat on your service because the train is fully booked. Now what I have noticed while travelling on the Avanti West Coast is that they are doing ticket checks. And if they ask for your reservation ticket, all you need to show them is what Avanti West Coast have sent you over Twitter or other social medias, which is your booking reference and your seat allocation. This is only temporary during the coronavirus outbreak to keep people safe and social distance on trains. In the next blog I will show and explain the same situation with cross-country trains, but it's a little different to how Avanti West Coast do it. We shall now go back and carry on with our journey.
We are sorry that the 10:11 Avanti West Coast service to Manchester Piccadilly
lockdown, there has been a huge cases in this area, so I'm in an area that has high risk cases of the virus. We've just got to be extra careful. Anyway, I'm going to be here to change trains to catch 11:33 to Guy Bridge. This is the first station visited today, Guy Bridge. Now this is one of my favourite railway stations on the former Woodhead route. Now this took you from Manchester London Road, which is now Manchester Piccadilly, to Sheffield Victoria via the Woodhead Tunnel and Penistone, because the line actually carried on beyond Hadfield, but now services only terminate at Hadfield. So we're here to film some TransPennine Express Class 185 DMUs passing through here, some Class 323 from Northern that are stopping here, but we're also here to film to try and get the train that will never die at the moment. That's right, the Class 142 Pacers. Because they are still running in service, even though they should have been retired in May, but with the current situation, it's delayed the Class 769s and they're still running about 13 of them. So we are going to try and get some Pacers today. So we're going to do the station history of Guy Bridge. It's only going to be brief because there is a lot of history at this railway station before we carry on filming. Now this is the brief history of Guy Bridge railway station. There's a lot of history for this, but I've only briefly took some stuff off Wikipedia. It opened by the Sheffield, Ashton, Underline and Manchester Railway on the 11th of November 1841 as Aston and Hooley Hill. It was renamed to Ashton in February 1842 and it was renamed to its current name Guy Bridge on the 14th of July 1845. At one point the station had 4 platforms, but 2 of the platforms are now part of the car park. So we're going to be here filming some more trains before we jumping on to our next destination, Romney. We were just about to leave Guy Bridge, but unfortunately there is a problem. The train is running roughly about 15 minutes late. It's going to be expected here at 13:11. So it may be after that, because I don't know if the Northern 323 to Glossop is going to be first or not. So our train is running 15 minutes late to take me to the next destination, Romney. So I don't know what's going on at Manchester Piccadilly, but I honestly don't know. So if there's any more information, I will blog it, but we're just going to have to carry on filming some more trains before my train arrives.
Get me, man!
Now at Romney Station, as you can just see, we've got a pacer. That pacer can go now. But yes, it's a Northern Railway Station. It has 2 platforms, and we did get here a bit late, but we should still be able to get 6 or 7 trains in about 45 minutes of the allocated time that I've got here. But it is lovely to see a pacer again. Even though they should have been off the rails for Northern by May, but with the current situation, the 769 project has been delayed, so the paces are kept on going. It's a train that never dies at the moment, even though some have been scrapped. But anyway, we're going to do the station history of Romney Station and then carry on doing some more filming. This is the station history of Romney Station. It was built by the Manchester, Sheffield and Lincolnshire Railway, opening in 1862. There was another line which opened by the Macclesfield, Boddington and Marple Railway, which opened in 1869, which took you to Macclesfield Central, which is today's Macclesfield Railway Station. But the line is mostly closed in 1970, apart from the line between Romney and to Rose Hill Marple. with the line between Rosehill, Marple to Macclesfield lifted in 1971. So we're going to be filming some more trains through here before we carry on our journey. Now I'm still at Romney railway station. Now the plan was to catch a train from Sheffield back to Manchester Piccadilly. Unfortunately though, that is running about 14 minutes late. It's due at 14:25. Now the last one that ran from Sheffield to Manchester was at about 13:27. It passed through here and it just didn't stop it. It actually speed through this station, which we just got after our train left to Rosehill Marple, because that was running late. So I don't know if it's going to stop here, or I don't know if it's going to speed through here. If it speeds through here, I've got to think of a different plan, because, well actually, I think I'm going to have to think of a different plan full stop, because the plan, I think I was planning to go on the 14:45 to Windermere to go to Wigan Northwestern. But by the time I get back to Manchester, that'd be long gone, so I'm going to have to think of another destination to tie in with the three that I had planned for today. So I'm at my last railway station I visited today, Wigan Northwestern. Now it has 6 platforms and it's a Fancy West Coast railway station. So we get a Fancy West Coast train stopping here, we get a bit of Northern Railway stopping here. And also we do get more Northern Railways because over in this direction here there is some lines that actually take us to Wigan Wallgate. So you do get the Wigan Wallgate stuff and Wigan Northwestern passing through. Now we're here till about 4:30 because then I'm going back to Crewe for Wigan. I've booked my seat on the Fancy West Coast service and I think it's 2 Super Voyagers. Not 100% sure on that. So we're going to do the history of Wigan Northwestern Railway Station, very brief, and then film some more trains. Now, while I was at Wigan Northwestern, I forgot to do the station history. I think I was so busy filming trains and plus the heat was getting to me as well. But this is the quick station history of Wigan Northwestern Railway Station. The station opened by the North Union Railway on the 31st of October 1838, after it was relocated from the station which opened on the 3rd of September 1832. In 1924 the station was renamed to Wigan Northwestern, during the same year as the other Wigan station was renamed to Wigan Wallgate, which is 110 yards from Wigan Northwestern.
Luggage unattended on the station. Luggage left unattended may be removed without warning or destroyed or damaged by the security services. Luggage unattended on the station. Luggage left unattended may be removed without warning or destroyed or damaged by the security services.
We'll be leaving Wigan Northwestern Station soon on the Fancy West Coast service. Now I have done the same like I did this morning. direct messaged them on Twitter and said to them, look, can I have a seat reserved on the 1629 to Crewe? And they said, yep, here you go. So the 2 voyages that went up to Preston, 221 102 and 221 112, will be by train to Crewe. So they should be arriving soon, and then we head back down to Cheshire. 5 minutes late, and something intrigued me has happened. And this is why we left Crewe 5 minutes late, because there was a points failure. I think it's the north end of platform 6, so trains couldn't cross over. I don't know, but there was a points failure at Crewe. Now there was a 350-0 parked up on platform 6 at Crewe, and it couldn't go further. So what they've done is they sent the 350 down south of Crewe, and then the driver changed cabins, then sent it on the fast line through Crewe, which was very interesting indeed, and I did manage to catch that before the doors closed. But it doesn't affect us when we get to Stafford, because usually we have a 5 minute wait at Stafford anyway, so in Stafford we're going to be in and out. So we're on our way to Rugeley Trent Valley now, and then heading back to Rugeley Town to end this vlog. I'm now at my modern railway layout, St James's Street, which is in a shed at home. Now I'm going to summarise today up very briefly, but I'm not going to go into detail on it either. So first of all, Crewe station, we saw cross-country trains passing through. Now there was a lightning strike in the Macclesfield area which knocked a bit of the line out. So trains had to divert from Stoke-on-Trent to Alsager, to Crewe, to Sandbach, Cheadle to Stockport that way. So that's why we saw cross-country trains at Crewe today. My Banty West Coast Pendolino was running a bit late, but that was an issue because it did get me just before 11 o'clock, but my train to Guy Bridge was at 11:33. We did some filming at Guy Bridge, which was alright. We got Northern Railways Class 323s, DMUs, and we got TransPennine Express Class 185s as well. We also got GBRF Class 66, which with a Class 60, which came off the Denton line, and it went back out towards Fairfield. However, though, my train to Romney was 15 minutes late. Don't know what happened at Manchester Piccadilly, but I got to Romney at 13:25. Now, I thought I was going to have 45 minutes filming there, but I ended up leaving there late as well, which I ended up leaving at 14:27. But I was on a Class 150 with a Class 142 combination. Because the idea today was Guy Bridge Romney was to try and find some paces, and I did. So that was a bit successful, to be honest. Then went back to Manchester Piccadilly and caught the 14:47 to Wigan Northwestern. Nothing special there, it was just somewhere to film, to be honest. I wanted to film at Wigan, so that was the best time to do it. No problems. And then I went back to Crewe. We had that points failure at Crewe, which the Liverpool train had to be diverted out of the station onto the fast line. But I got my train back to Rugeley Trent Valley okay, and got my train back to Rugeley Town okay. Now the next vlog, I don't know when that will be, because I will be planning it this evening ready for tomorrow. But if the weather's going to be bad tomorrow, then my next vlog will be Friday, depending on the weather. But there is something else I do want to discuss very quickly, and that is the Stonehaven rail derailment, the rail crash. Now I do feel kind of guilty going out today blogging why this has happened, because it's very tragic, to be honest. I have seen pictures of this, and pictures will not be shared on this blog. But it was horrific. I think a landslide. I don't want to get into too much detail because I don't know what actually happened. We save the details till the report comes out. But 3 people have lost their lives on this, and my thoughts and prayers go out to the families of those people who have died, to be honest. And it's very tragic indeed. So the blog will be ending very differently, because instead of how I usually end it, it's not going to happen. So I'm going to end it with a fade to black and a picture of Stonehaven railway station, because my thoughts and prayers are too with the people who have lost their loved ones or family members in this rail accident.